what can fans expect from You're the Worst Season 2?
Awesomeness.
Awesomeness. We have a return of Sunday Funday,
Okay.
which is going to be epic.
It has a theme this year.
Yes, and I think the funniest one-liners you're going to hear this year. We've got some wonderful guest stars.
Okay.
Drunken Debauchery, calm downs, put downs, let downs.
And something that happens with the microwave that I don't think has ever happened on television.
I look forward to that. So Jimmy and Gretchen are living together. How does that change their relationship dynamic?
I think they basically, they try to continue the way things are, and obviously when you're living with someone you have to adjust. And so they sort of bump heads on all those adjustments and meshing stuff and managing time. And of course, poor Edgar.
That was my next question.
I know, poor Edgar. He was the whipping boy when it was just the two of us. You can imagine what happens to him when it's us two against him.
I think we're going to see a lot of a forward extension of what we built to at the end of season 1, and I think all of the characters fall into a rabbit hole of darkness, and they just kind of try to squirm
But
their
you're
way
laughing
out.
the whole way through the dark rabbit hole.
Exactly.
This does not
You're
sound fun.
cracking up through the rabbit hole. You will laugh.
I mean, from my perspective, it's a rabbit hole. From your perspective, it's probably just, Saturday. I don't know.
Let's talk about the roommate trifecta that's happening in season 2.
I like to call it a dysfunctional tripod that's never quite balanced, because that's exactly what happens. It's usually those two against this guy, but every once in a while it's me and someone else versus one of the others. So I don't know. We'll see how it goes. We only have eight episodes in our hands right now, so we'll see how the next 5 go. Maybe Edgar comes out on top. Yeah.
But genuinely, it's because sophomore seasons of shows could be terrifying, and sometimes people are disappointed. I promise you, you are not going to be disappointed. It is the craziest shit I've ever read in my life. Seriously.
So how does the dynamic between Jimmy and Gretchen, in their relationship, how does it change now that they're living together?
I think immediately things become more serious when you're living together. So we'll see in the premiere of season 2 in the fall. We'll see that they are actively rebelling against the idea of cohabitating. So if anything, it drives them towards worse and worse behavior.